Hey, all. All right, I have Medicare and I have Part D. Got all that when I was in Washington State. I moved to Arizona, and I'm thinking Medicare in Arizona is the same as Medicare in Washington State, right? Because Medicare is the same in every state, right? Right. But Part D is not, because Part D is not through Medicare. Part D is through like Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Humana, United Healthcare. That's where your Part D comes from. And Part D is a certain service area. So I had Part D in Washington, certain county in Washington, right? Or area service center. I moved out of that service center and I moved to Arizona. I never went back to the Aetna, Blue Cross. I never went back to the provider to say, well, I moved. Well, I get here and then, they're asking me for the yearly update for other health insurance. I'm straightening that out with them. I give them a new address, and all of a sudden I find out I don't have Part D from Washington in Arizona because I'm out of the service area of Washington State. So they have to put me in a new Part D program. But they can't do it because I moved, and the move is not in conjunction with the enrollment date, right? Because open enrollment comes in October. We're in September. So the only way to get Part D is I have to join a Medicare Advantage program. And then once I'm in the Medicare Advantage program, when open enrollment shows up, I can switch it back to the way I had it with original Medicare and just Part D in Arizona. Figure that out. So what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is when you move, make sure you write down who you have to contact and find out do you have to update anything with them. So yeah, you update your address, you got to get a license, wherever, you got a voter registration, Part D if you have it. Hopefully you have Medicare, it's good everywhere. But if you have a Medicare Advantage program, it might not be good everywhere unless you have a program that allows you to go anywhere, in network, out of network, or whatever. But you got to put a list of things down and you have to let people know, right? Car insurance, but that's what I'm sharing. Because like with me yesterday, it was all day on the phone to straighten it out. And you know how much I love that? All day. Talking to AI, then taking phone calls from people. Like, I'll give you an example. They call me, somebody calls me. I'm scheduled for a phone call at 1 o'clock, but I'm receiving a phone call at 10 o'clock from an unknown person at the same entity. I call them back. And, well, we have to identify who you are. Well, wait a minute. You just called me on this number. I'm calling you back from the number. I'm telling you who I am. You can't identify me by phone number, by address, by name? No, we need your ID number. I said, well, I don't have my ID number handy, but I have a case file number that you text me in the message. Well, what is that? I give him the case file number. So you would think now that the case file number, that's like a number like, you're going to have it? No. I'm going to have it, and they're going to have it. You're going to pull me up. You're going to pull up Geezer, the age, all the particulars, right? No. We can't identify who you are. I said, you got to put somebody on the phone that knows what the fuck they're doing, because this is bullshit. So supervisor comes on. I said, okay, let me ask you a question. What was the purpose of giving me a case file number? Well, so when you call back, we could go right to your information. I said, okay. We did that. Why are they asking me more questions about who I am? I don't know. I said, well, you need to go back and listen to the phone call. There's something wrong. With the case file number by itself and a couple other questions, maybe, you got it. You know who I am or you know who I am not, right? Well, the case file number, not everybody would have that. Well, yeah, that's right. That's why you gave it to me. To expedite the issue. 3 supervisors later, so 3 managers later, I still don't have it resolved. Well, we need to know you're a member. You don't want a member. You got a case file. How stupid? How stupid can you be? You have a case file. You see my name. You're going to see my member ID number in my name. And if you don't, there's something wrong. Because when I worked at these type of places, you called up everything about you off that phone number populated on my screen. Everything. From bank information to membership and everything in between. I had it all right there. Maybe 2 screens, maybe I had to go to 3, but it was all right there. Now, you got a case file number and you don't know who I am. God. I said to the lady, I said, well, how do I know you're going to give me service? Why should I take a plan with you? You can't even identify how I am. I mean, come on. I better call you a competition. Well, that's not fair. Well, hell, it ain't fair. It's the truth. All day. All day on the phone. You should see what happened when I didn't have the zip code. The guy flipped out. So here's what the guy does. Whatever program he's using, he's telling me what kind of house I live in. I said, that's too much information, sir. You have too much information in front of you. Why do you have a picture of my house? Well, I'm on Zillow trying to get your address. I'm trying to get your zip code. I said, read me the zip codes you have. I'll tell you which one it is. I just don't remember it. Pretty strange yesterday all day. This is actually going to take up about 8 minutes of my time, but I don't really care because I'm just sharing. I don't know if this happens to you. Maybe it just happens to me. Maybe I'm a magnet for this bullshit. But I tell you, getting tired of this magnet. We got to unmagnetize ourselves. Can you do that? Can you unmagnetize yourself? If you can, let me know. Have a great day. Talk to you later.